Now from CN8, the Comcast network, it's your turn to hear from your local community leaders and elected officials. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Fox. This hour's newsmaker is Mayor Jim Malley of Collingswood Borough, and today we're talking about May events. Hi, it's good to see you.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Well, backed by popular demand, the farmers market. Folks are getting excited, huh?
They're getting real excited. Last year we had our first farmers market, and this year it's coming back again with great demand for it. It's just a wonderful event.
It all starts on May 19th. It runs through the fall.
Runs
right?
On every Saturday morning starting May 19th. There will be farmers from all over South Jersey bringing their produce, bringing flowers. We have some bakers, some bread that'll be out. We're working on right now trying to finalize having some meat, some butchers out there, and it's great to be able to get that husk of corn later in the summer and get your fruit now right off the trucks, right off the farm.
Fresh.
Just as fresh as you can get, and it's a great boon for all the farmers here. The State Department of Agriculture has been a big help in setting it up, and a group in our town called the Proud Neighbors, a group of just concerned citizens that put it all together.
It's not only fresh food, it's also, you get it at a great deal.
You get it at a very good deal.
The bargains can't be beat.
That's right, and it is something that has brought people from all other towns. It's not just for Collingswood. We've got plenty of supply, and we're urging everybody to please come out and take part in it and enjoy themselves. Have a good time.
The farmers that primarily are there, are they from New Jersey or the whole tri-state area?
It's pretty much all New Jersey farmers. It's all part of the Jersey Fresh work that the Department of Agriculture is doing, and a lot of farmers market up in North Jersey, and this is one of the first down here in the South, and it's really taken off, and we're looking forward to a great summer. I
understand it's primarily all foods, from produce to breads, things of that nature, but there's also some crafts, is there not?
There are some crafts. There are some different, someone last year had candles that they made, natural candles. There's some artwork, a little bit of handmade greeting cards that were there last year. And there'll be a few more crafts that will be out this year as well. So it's a great shopping morning. It's a great way to spend that Saturday morning. And it generally runs from 8 o'clock in the morning till noon or 1 o'clock, and everybody's invited to come out.
It's a good time for the people that go, but it's also interesting for the vendors because you say for most of them it's their first run at the retail world.
That's right. Most of them deal with folks in suits that are buying for supermarkets or buying for stores, and I know in talking to a lot of them that they really enjoyed getting to see people actually take it home. And it was, for a couple of them, we're talking to them about getting a store started and making a more permanent retail place. But for right now, this works great for everybody that's involved with it.
Okay, every Saturday starting May 19th.
You got it.
We also have to talk about the May Fair today.
The May Fair is one of the big galas in Collingswood. The Saturday of Memorial Day weekend, and events run all day long. They start in the morning with a run and an inline skate. And in the afternoon, it's just a huge street festival, music, crafts, a discovery zone for the kids, just great things, just a great way to spend the day.
It's an event that's really geared toward the children, isn't it?
Most all of it is. It has been going on for, I think this is the 13th year. It's been around for a long time, and they have expanded an area where they have all kinds of kids games and things that real hometown kind of children's activities that make it a great day for all of us that are around town during around the area on the Memorial Day weekend.
So a little bit of athletics in the morning, the 5K run, the skating, then in the afternoon getting the whole family together for the street festival?
Yep, and it's just a great way to spend the day. And like I said, we get about 10,000 people come out for the festival, and it is fills all of Haddon Avenue, runs for about 10 blocks on Haddon Avenue, and it is just one of the huge events of our year. Memorial Day weekend? Saturday.
Saturday, May 26th. All right, great. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much.
This hour's newsmaker has been Mayor Jim Malley of Collingswood Borough. I'm Nicole Fox for Comcast Newsmakers. For more information, be sure to join us on CN8, the Comcast network.
Following is a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers, the program where you hear from the leaders important to you.
and thanks for joining us. I'm Lynn Doyle on location at the League of Municipalities Convention in Atlantic City. This hour's newsmaker is Jim Maley, the mayor of Collingswood. Our topic today, revitalization. Mayor, it's wonderful to have you with us.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Let me first offer my congratulations. Great feature article on Collingswood in the New York Times last week.
Thank you so much. We're really proud of it and really hope to build on it.
Let's talk about building on it, because the New York Times talked about the renaissance, particularly of your downtown area. To what do you attribute that rebirth, so to speak?
Well, we've been lucky to have a great team effort between our businesses, our residents, and local government. And it has really worked together to help make our area very attractive for people, great pedestrian-friendly area to shop, to have a great time.
When you talk about teamwork, I'd like to have some very specific examples of how the local business community and elected officials have worked together for a common goal.
Well, we have a business improvement district that we've adopted, which is a state vehicle that allows us to put an assessment on businesses that businesses can then control and utilize to help promote themselves and improve their business areas.
So essentially what you're doing is you're providing some incentives to attract new businesses and also provide incentives so current businesses don't leave?
Exactly, and it is a great marketing tool. It's a great tool to help make the area more attractive to bring people in. It's the kind of thing that small businesses in a downtown, a Mayberry downtown, don't usually have. It brings mall management into a small downtown business area.
For example, if you have a small mom and pop business, to use that term, they probably couldn't afford to advertise in a larger media market like Philadelphia or New York, but collectively, are they then able to do that by utilizing the business improvement district?
They have been, and it has worked really well. We do cooperative advertising both in television and the print media, and it exposes them to a larger market that helps bring people in and has been very successful in getting shoppers in from other areas, not just from the hometown.
In addition, the area has also been referred to as the Manayunk of South Jersey, which I have to tell you is a high compliment, because Manayunk is a very popular tourist attraction in Philadelphia, in the Philadelphia area.
We're very happy to be compared with it. We don't know that we've got everything that Manayunk has to offer, but we're definitely a great place to come. It's a destination where people can come in, especially for the holidays, to have that old hometown feeling while they're also completing some of their shopping and some of the errands you have to do for the holidays.
Now, of course, this is a catch-22. You have to have some great businesses to attract shoppers, but then when the shoppers are there and they're done, you need to have something to try to get them to stay in town and not head back across the river. For example, restaurants. Are you seeing kind of a redevelopment of the restaurant industry in Collingswood?
We've had a great expansion. In the last 4 months, we've had 3 restaurants open, and there's 2 more that'll be opening soon. And it really has bucked the trend, because we're a dry town. They're all BYOB establishments. And most folks feel you have to have liquor licenses. We've been able to do it without it, because we're attracting the people in to come do the shopping, and they're staying after, they're having lunch during the day. It's just made a great environment.
We were laughing a little bit before we went on the air about a dry community, but you say there's actually some advantages to going to a restaurant in a dry town.
It's the spice of life is the variety, and to have an opportunity to go to some towns where you can have a bottle of wine served to you, and then be able to come to our town and bring that bottle of wine with you, is just the kind of mix that we've been able to fill for people. And it's been very successful, and our restaurants are doing a bang-up business.
And of course, if you open the wine and you don't like it, you can't send it back.
That's right. No,
the challenge now is to keep the momentum going, and we wish you luck with that.
Thanks very much.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
This hour's newsmaker has been Jim Maley, the mayor of Collingswood. I'm Lynn Doyle for Comcast Newsmakers. For more news and information, be sure to join us on CN8, the Comcast Network.
Is a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers, the program where you hear from the leaders important to you.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Basikia, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Mayor James Maley of Collingswood Borough, and our topic, the Scottish Rite Auditorium. Thank you so much for being with us.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, it's great to have you here. The White Horse Pike near Collins Avenue. Wow, some excitement there that really is going to bode well for the future.
Really some great things going on. The borough has created a nonprofit corporation that is entering into a 50-year lease with the Masons who have owned the structure. And we will be leasing the property for 50 years. It is a 1,000-seat auditorium theater, Art Deco style, a beautiful place. And it also has below it a banquet hall that seats 800, 900 people. So we're looking to turn this into one of the premier performing arts and banquet facilities in South Jersey.
Now, we've talked about this in the past. This is something that doesn't just happen overnight. There's a lot of work involved, a lot of work ahead. But the neat thing is you already got things cooking. Things are happening. It's happening now. Yeah,
there's a lot of great things that we look to do in the future. This building was built in the early 30s, and it needs a lot of electrical work and air conditioning, which it doesn't have, a lot of basic things. But in the meantime, we are able to run activities. It's been used as a conference center by different groups. And we've got a lot of concerts coming up, and there's a few scheduled for after the first of the year that should be really a great time.
Let's run through some of those. What's happening?
Well, we're excited. We're doing these, I should just point out, in conjunction with the Camden County Freeholders. The borough and the county have a winter series that's going to go on at the Scottish Rite. On January 18th, Robert Klein, the comedian, will be in. There's Dee Dee Bridgewater is coming in March, great jazz vocalist, won a Tony, some Grammy Awards. The Blind Boys of Alabama will be in, which is a soul gospel group. And we're finalizing details for March that it looks like Joan Baez will be performing there. So some great acts coming for the wintertime.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty of this. Why is it important to Collingswood, to all of South Jersey, that you have the Scottish Rite Auditorium?
Well, it's been a property that has really been used by the Masons for their meetings, has been very underutilized. It does a few different things. Number one is it helps preserves a part of history of South Jersey, this wonderful facility. It also expands the arts in allowing people to go out and enjoy themselves there, have a good time. It's another reason why you want to be in Collingswood and you want to be in South Jersey. And it's also important because we hope to add on to it performing arts classes, a school, have education for our children so that they have greater opportunity to take part, to be a spectator, but also to take part and be in all the shows and the activities that go on at the facility.
Folks know the love that you have for your town, Collingswood, the place to be, right?
That's right. It's where you want to be. That's right.
Now, when you talk about a thing like this, it just fuels you. I can tell that this is part of the whole atmosphere of what Collingswood can be.
This is a great addition. This will be a help to all of our businesses in town. It'll help the dinner, restaurants. It'll help businesses where people can come ahead of time. But even more than that, even more than the economy benefit it does, we often kid that people need a reason to be here. They need a reason to live. You look for that quality of life, and this is going to greatly enhance it. We are booking and going to be booking acts that would normally be in Philadelphia. They're now going to be booked regularly over here in South Jersey. As we make improvements and upgrade this facility, there's going to be more and more high-end entertainment in a beautiful setting. Folks have not been to a theater that is anything like this. It's today they call it stadium-style seating. The acoustics are fantastic, stained glass windows. It is just a magnificent place to see a show, and we know it's going to be a hit for everybody in the region.
It's great to have you here. Can't wait for the day when you're going to sing opera there.
You got it. So stay tuned, Joe. That may happen soon.
Thanks so much for being with us.
All right, thank you.
This hour's newsmaker has been Mayor James Maley of Collingswood Borough. I'm Joe Pasikia for Comcast Newsmakers. Remember, for more news and information, join us on CN8, the Comcast Network.
Bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Pasikia.